Welcome to this week's episode of Go Peace Country. I'm your host, Emily Moyes. Today we're hanging out at the Stage North studio space. It looks a little different. They've done some renovations inside. I can't wait to see what's going on. It's just located on the East Bypass Road here in Fort St. John. We're going to find out all about their fall and winter upcoming performances. All that and more on this week's episode of Go Peace Country. So we are inside Stage North, and it looks a little different inside since last time I've been here. I'm joined by the executive director here, Maureen Sharp. Now, tell me a little bit about what you guys have done in this space here.
Oh, it's extremely exciting. Well, so far what we've been doing is we're creating this environment so we can do our smaller shows in this environment, so we can run it basically so the show doesn't run 3 or 4 times, it can run up to 10 times. And we have the opportunity to create just a down-home feel. The neat thing is our stage can change shape. Our audience, we can change the shape of how we set up our audience. We were very, very fortunate to have BC Creative Spaces give us a grant for our lighting and our lights.
Look at those puppies.
These are amazing. We are so fortunate.
This is basically like an ultimate tool shed area, workspace.
Absolutely. We have an amazing person who comes in, Tony, who does fantastic work.
So does he do the stage preparation and all that, or what does he do?
He builds our props, basically anything we need.
So a little bit of the space is not quite finished yet.
Yeah.
What's gonna be where we're standing?
Well, we're gonna be blocking this off as a green room here. That way the actors have a place to be away from all the, the hustle and bustle. We're gonna have mirrors on the wall so they can make sure that their makeup's ready, that they're ready to go out. Also, so you can get in the zone. Props, props, props. This is what we pull from to create our worlds.
Lots of costumes.
Absolutely. We could use triple the space for costumes. I've been doing this only about 3 years, but I've been part of Stage North because my daughter was in it since she was in grade 5. She's now graduated. And I was always shocked to see the level of quality coming from this group, because you move here and you don't expect it. And holy cow, it blows my mind all the time.
So this is so amazing. There's so many changes that you guys have done, even more to come in this space. I mean, how have you been able to make all this happen?
Well, we have an amazing group of volunteers. We've been so fortunate. People give up their time after they get off work, they come on out. Plus, we've gotten some amazing financial support from the Fort St. John Arts Council and BC Creative Spaces.
Arts are so vital, so important, and so well celebrated up here, aren't they?
Absolutely, it's exciting all the time.
Good stuff. Well, that actually is going to lead in perfectly to our next story on Go Peace Country. There's an amazing, talented young dancer named Morgan Mora, and she won a pretty amazing scholarship that I can't wait to show you. We're back at Stage North here. I am joined by Karma and Terrence, and they're going to tell us about an exciting festival, brand new to the Peace region, that they've come up with. What's it called, first of all? That really caught my attention when I saw it online.
Well, it's Fojo. So this is Fojo 2014, and we hope to make it an annual event. So it's our Fojo Performance Arts Festival is really the big title.
Awesome. And how did you come up with Fojo? It makes me think of Mojo, like Austin Powers or something.
It totally does, right? It was a little bit inspired by local talent. It was just, we were here brainstorming ideas for this festival and what we thought it could be and what we wanted it to look like. And we felt that Fojo really is Fort St. John, just shortened up. And it really does sort of speak to the mojo that we bring to this place. So it just kind of came out of a brainstorming session, really, and I have to give props though to a local artist, Barb Daly, because she's on my Facebook page, or I'm on hers, or whatever. I'd seen her reference, and she made a comment about being back in the Fojo, and so once we left that meeting, I actually contacted her and said, hey, can I use this for our festival? And of course she's kind and gracious and said, sure.
Now, Terrence, what do you think people can expect, coming down and seeing some of these performances?
I think they can just expect pretty much anything. Usually we're doing just traditional plays, but now we've got improv, and Ted and Emery are doing something outside, like a play outside, and I'm really excited for that, honestly.
The play that Ted Sloan and I are doing is a 2-man show, and it's called The Exquisite Hour, and it takes place on a bachelor's deck. So we decided the show's in the summer, we're going to set it outside, weather permitting. As long as it doesn't rain on us, we're good to go. So yeah, we just, at our local Stage North space here, we just made our own little impromptu set out here. We're on a bachelor pad. and Ted's playing a bachelor in the 1960s, and I play a young woman who comes into his backyard one evening, and the hour unfolds in real time.
What do you think of the Fojo Festival overall? Tell me what your thoughts.
I think it's a great opportunity. Theatre in Fort St. John is just slowly but building bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's wonderful to have an opportunity to just have some fun with it. Both the shows that are going on are great. The improv show is going to be hilarious, and our show is quite the comedy as well. So it's just an opportunity to have fun and learn. We've got the workshops in here as well, so it's really neat that people are going to be able to take some classes with some teachers coming up from Vancouver, and we've got everything from sound design to physical theatre. Really great educational opportunity as well for everybody who wants to learn more.
Do you want to make this something that the Peace region is going to see year after year?
Absolutely, that's the goal. And I think because we've got two theatre companies that came together to collaborate, we can really expect big things.
Great chatting with you guys, and I wish you all the best for the success of Fojo. We're going to take a quick break on Go Peace Country and see our next story up, where Sand Sensations was in full effect. We had people from the Netherlands, from the States, that were here carving some of the most amazing sculptures down at Peace Island Park in Taylor, BC. I am now joined by President of Stage North, Gilles Francoeur. I think the last time we met in this space, you guys were doing a rehearsal, and now it's totally transformed. How excited are you?
Very excited. It's been an incredibly busy summer for us in Stage North, obviously with getting the space set up and getting ready for Fojo and getting ready for the upcoming season and getting people to present shows for that. So in preparation for the fall-winter season, obviously August 23rd and 24th is our auditions for the upcoming season, so we definitely encourage anyone who's interested in participating in our shows.
General public can come in?
General public, absolutely. You don't have to be a member of Stage North to come and audition. Come and see us if you're interested in being involved in a show. Our first show of the season is coming up at the end of October, early November, and we're doing a Sherlock Holmes.
Love Sherlock Holmes.
Yes, very popular the last, decade or so, I think.
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes has been popping out of the woodwork.
I feel like I might have heard a bit of a rumor, because I saw the Nutcracker 2 years ago. It was the first time ever that it was done here in Fort St. John. Are you guys doing that again, or is that just a rumor?
No, it is not a rumor. Thank you for reminding me of that, by the way. Yes, the Nutcracker is coming up again in December. It's actually Studio to Stage who presents that, because there is a lot of dance involved in that, of course. But Stage North does collaborate with Studio to Stage on that show.
There's so much coming up for people out there that maybe want to come see some of these shows. How do they find out when it's happening, where it's happening, etc., etc.?
All the information is always available on our Facebook page, Stage North Theatre Society, which also has a link to our website, stagenorth.ca. And all the information on upcoming shows and auditions is available there.
Perfect. Easier. Couldn't be easier than that. We are going to take a quick break from Go Peace Country right now and see our next story, where we're heading down to our local museum to find out a bit about the history in our region. Well, that wraps up this week's episode of Go Peace Country. If you've missed any past stories or segments on Shaw TV, please check out our website. It's shawtv.ca. And if you have any upcoming events in the Peace region you would like to see us cover, please get in touch with us. For Go Peace Country, I'm Emily Moyes.